All
Okay.
right.
How come yo, my joint is mad slow? Oh,
I'm
there we
up.
go. Here we
You
go.
up?
Here
Let's
we
get it.
go. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Hmm?
Here we go. I'm straight eight.
Say what? What?
I'm straight
And
eight.
only 26 minutes after I said it.
How am I hearing like five people talking? What is
Huh?
that?
What are you talking
Is
about?
that
Do you hear people
what?
talking
Huh.
now?
Yeah, Chuck is straight because I see his comment.
Why do I
He's
hear like more people talking now?
Are you on the live and also StreamYard? You might be hearing.
Okay, I muted the Instagram. Okay.
There you go. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Beach
Cooking,
just joined.
cooking with gas. The juice has been held.
Okay, now I'm live on Instagram too. Okay.
All right.
So it's Instagram, Facebook,
Okay. Hold on
YouTube.
real quick. Because Vashon just popped in. I could ask him now. Vashon, let us know when you're available to record. We would like to do the episode with you. You could call me later this evening, Vashon, if you're available. But we'd like
We'll
to,
work out. Definitely work out the logistics on that because I want to.
yeah. So
Want
let's
to.
work that
There's
out.
some things I want to delve into, so we can definitely do that.
Yeah. So that's our man, VQ.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Are we
What's up, Nikki? Nikki W11.
Nikki W11? This fool always leaving.
I needed my phone. I need my phone.
Uh, okay, but Sean said will do. He said he's available whenever. I like that.
That's the best kind
People say that
availability.
kind of stuff.
No, but VQ, I trust him. I trust him.
Whenever.
He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. I trust him. He don't act like some of y'all.
Oh.
He won't be like me and show up.
He's not gonna big time us. He's not gonna big time us.
Nah, he's not gonna pick.
There we go. Because some
He's
people
not gonna.
big time us. Some people big time you.
He's not gonna big time us.
Solid metal face.
We got metal fingers, metal face in the place.
What's up, everybody? That's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Hi,
What's up to
metal.
everybody?
I gotta put my chapstick on, make sure my lips ain't ashy.
Now he on his LL, huh?
I ain't going that far.
Hold the juice.
Oh, the juice. Oh, the juice.
I
All
Oh,
think
right, today. What's today? What topic are we on today? If for people
okay,
who didn't read the banner, if you didn't read the
okay,
banner,
okay.
oh the banner.
We we were talking. We come on here every week, Pop Culture Club, and we have different topics. And we were talking about how when we were kids, there were so many TV shows we watched, and then there was like a cartoon, and you forget about a lot of these cartoons. So we're going to talk about some of them because we can't. There's a lot of them, but in the comments,
and in the
in the
comment sections, jump
yeah,
in. Well, I don't mind because I can't see mine yet. So jump on to theirs and we'll address them.
yeah,
We'll
but
be home for those.
put it in the comments, and if you have one, we might even be showing it. You know, but we're going to talk about celebrities with cartoons. All right.
Introduce yourself to everyone.
Hollis, you're in the middle. You go first.
Hello. My name is
Slim Shady.
See, now you sound like the substitute teacher. See, now you sound like the substitute teacher in the class, and everybody in the back like, oh, come on.
um my name is Hollis P. Monroe. I am a music producer and DJ. Um
And legend.
and legend, university dropout. You know, that's it. That's it. That's all
Take
you
it away.
need.
Take it away, Chuck.
I'm Chucky old school. I do some things with mashing up with music and movies, commercials, TV. I reside in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Check me out.
Yes.
And that would leave me. I am Ultra Mag 7. I'm not going to give you my government name, but you can find it easily. And I am, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to tell you everything I do. I have a page. If you don't follow me on Instagram at Ultramag7, ULTRAMAG7. I take hip hop and pop culture. I'm the culture clip king because that's what I call it.
Mm.
I also am on a show called the C Doc again every Tuesday, where we talk to hip hop greats. We just talk with Key Cool and Retmatic. You can find that on YouTube. Um, I also, you know what? I'm a writer. I mean, I wrote a review in Chuck D's new magazine, and hopefully I have a column in there. We'll see. I rap. I did a song with Chuck D last year. I don't know. There's a million different. Follow me. You'll find out everything I do. I do a lot of stuff, but it's hip hop based. That's why I love coming on here with these dudes, and we don't have to talk hip hop, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If we doing our accolades, you didn't say who Chuck D is, right?
Everybody knows who Chuck D is.
Not everybody.
If you don't know who, you're gonna make me pull up these damn records.
While he's pulling out the records.
If you don't know who Public Enemy is, you've been living under a rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But Chuck D from Public Enemy, that Chuck D. Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah,
All right, let's get into it, fellas.
All right. Let's for the people that's watching. If you're our age, you can remember. For anyone that's younger, in the late '70s, early '80s, up until what I think cartoons stopped in the '90s. But around that time, if you had any kind of buzz, if your show was number one, if you were a popular sports actor, I mean pop athlete, or you just had any kind of buzz and everyone knew about you. And before there was viral, to go viral back in the '70s and '80s, you were on the cover of TV Guide, you were in a couple newspapers or Evening Magazine, a show that
Yo,
used to come on the film,
Dynamite.
the Evening magazines would talk about you and all that. You got a cartoon. And all of the and some of the people and some of the shows you wouldn't think would get a cartoon, they did get a cartoon, and a lot of the things they did in the cartoon had nothing to do with the show they were on. they
Absolutely.
had they had absolutely nothing to do with the show. It was just you knew it was them, and in most cases, it was their own voices because they wanted the money, so they voiced their own cartoon character in a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
So HP, what's one of the first what cartoon comes to mind first to you that you can remember?
The first one that came to me was I don't know what's on your list or whatever, but the first one that came to me when we started thinking about this topic was Kid and Play, the Kid and Play cartoon.
Mm.
Because you know it wasn't like it is now where rappers are all mainstream and you know actually even considered like celebrities. They might be celebrities to us, but you didn't think of them as mainstream. So if you thought about like Kid and Play and even with like House Party and everything, these are all like big things happening to people that you think are like very similar to you,
Mm-hmm.
as you were a kid. It's like, how are these people in these movies and on TV? So when
You
the
felt
kid,
like you could touch them. You felt like
yes,
you could not like that. You felt like you could reach out and touch kids. Like
yes, you know, reach out, uh, I'll leave it at reach
Hold the
all the juice,
juice.
all the juice, all the juice.
out. And so this was like the first thing for me that popped into my mind, and actually also because I really liked Kid and Play back in the day. I think we also even have a little clip. Do we have a clip?
I think we do. Let's
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at the clip.
Let me see. No, I didn't look at this, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You gonna blame me?
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. You know,
It's a naked woman.
Yeah,
It's a
please.
family show. It's a family show.
You said so.
Metalface was getting a cartoon like a stamp of approval that you made it. Yeah, this is exactly it.
That was it. That was your stamp. If you got a cartoon, you were official, and it wasn't just you were official like in our community. You were official worldwide because the Saturday morning cartoons were something that everybody watched, no matter what neighborhood. If you had lawns, or if you didn't have lawns, if you had grass or you had lawns, if there were abandoned buildings on your block or there weren't abandoned buildings on your block, you watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Right, 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 right.
I will say this though. This is in the 90s, early 90s.
Right to the end. This is the end of it. This was the end.
No, but listen. But there was still this stigma. I'm talking about with this Kid and Play cartoon. There was still this thing of selling out, and so there was still that. It was like this keep it real type
Mhm.
thing. So where I
Well,
was,
they
and
dealt with that. They dealt
where
with that a lot. I'm
where
sure they could tell you stories about that.
where I was, and I'm sure all you guys, I didn't see it that way. I'm like, yo, this is incredible. We're being seen, but just to let people know that that was a thing.
Mhm. The question: did this come before House Party?
No, this is
No, I
off
think it
the
was after
this is off the strength
after
of this is off the strength of
House
House
Party.
Party.
Okay,
Yeah, House Party got
They real
them the
they realized
cartoon.
they had a cash cow.
okay, okay, okay. All right. So let's see this clip.
All right.
What does it look like?
And we're the stars of stage, wax, and video. We're here to tear it up. So come on, here we go. Stay calm, don't get along. Gonna relax your ladies with a deadly charm. Wanna go to work on your fellas too. Make you wanna do the things we do. Cause when a Kid and Play is in your town, you gotta keep rocking all day, all night. Cause we're different, just like dynamite over my so shake it. Your butt shaking down. We got the best music all around. Hertz the producer, Wiz is the DJ. Roll with Kid and Play. Now everybody say.
Uh, Where's the end?
And then hijinks ensued.
Listen,
Yeah, yeah,
and I
Cats and trees, community centers,
yeah.
Mr. Rupert's store, that kind of stuff. Hijinks ensued.
Other big.
All PC, all PC,
Yes, yes.
nothing too heavy.
They channel actually. But
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say they channeled. This. I will. State for the record that I believe this is the greatest hip hop video of all time. Not this, but "Getting Funky" by Kid and Play to me is the greatest hip hop
It's the
video.
essence. It's the essence of it.
Yeah.
Fun. It's hip hop at its purest form. Fun.
I wanted to tell you no because I have an alternate, but then I realized that my wife is in the video, so it's the best video ever.
Here we go.
My baby sweet tea is in the video.
Yo, he's.
I hope
you
she
going
sees
for it.
this. I
You
hope
going
she
for
sees
it.
Sweet Tea. Get this man a call.
Hold on, brother.
Give him a call.
Listen, on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna post that video I sent y'all and tag her. Shoot, y'all think
Yeah.
I'm playing?
Yeah. See, so they captured this in animated form. They got a little bit of the vibe of the Getting Funky video in this trailer. This is why I brought it up.
Okay.
that's why I put it all together. But
I want to say this too. We want to send get well wishes to Kid. He just had a heart
Definitely,
transplant,
mm,
so send
definitely.
get well wishes to him.
yeah, hanging in there,
Yeah.
hanging there.
Yes, sir.
Metalface says, I was born in 1996, so Saturday morning cartoons were on until 2014. Yeah, you kind of missed out on a lot of stuff then. If
Miss.
you,
Oh, you missed the heyday.
Well.
When you got some time, Metalface, go to YouTube and just put in Saturday morning cartoons, and they have whole blocks from NBC,
Yeah.
ABC, and CBS, include with the commercials included. With remember the after the messages will be and
Right
remember
back
all
with the fire hydrant.
yeah,
yeah, or the ladies with the big hair.
Yeah.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
see whole blocks. You can see whole blocks
Well,
of Saturday morning cartoon.
well,
Now
here's the
it's
thing.
not in high def. It's not in high def, so you can't adjust your TV. The look of
there,
it is not going to be
there
great.
was no high
So
def at this point.
right, that's what I'm saying. So it's just you got to adjust your eyes a
Well,
little bit.
you, uh, I had a
Well,
so I hold on.
regular people,
No. I had a Sony Trinitron, and there was, and I
the
could
Fresh
turn it.
Prince of New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
the
I had a,
Fresh Prince of New Jersey.
I had a Sony Trinitron.
Hey, Sammy, how are you? Um, I don't know if everyone knows this. Ultramax 7 had cable in the 70s, so he
Mm-hmm.
was living a bit of a different life than the rest of us. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Chuck and I, we didn't get, cable until the 80s sometime, and
I was in the suburbs. You know,
yes,
where I
Yeah.
believe they call it the hood. I was in the
yes.
suburbs. Cable came to the suburbs first.
Yeah,
There's different dynamics at play. That's what makes this a melting pot of
yes,
ideas because of the way we grew up. See,
yes.
see, we're not just giving you three guys from off the street. We're not doing that. We have someone who lived as the other half did. Remember how do you think I got so rich? That that
Yes.
over there.
I
Yeah,
didn't live
yeah,
on the
yeah,
All right,
streets.
the next card,
I, I lived
let's
on the
go with the
road.
let's go with the top the top five TV shows. Like at that time, late '70s, early '80s, there was not many shows bigger than Different Strokes.
Mhm.
And Aaron, you would identify with you would identify with that portion of the program.
I,
The part when they went uptown. I would identify with the other part
okay.
when they was in the hood playing basketball. And everybody had the afros and all that, and then they went uptown.
Okay.
But
I,
Gary Coleman was the darling of TV. He had all the TV movies, and that's why it was so sad to hear that he didn't have all that money because it seemed like every week Gary Coleman had a TV movie of the week. The kid with the 200 IQ, the kid from left field. He had it was
the
like every week he was in a
trains.
movie with Robert Guillaume. Remember? Yeah, he lived in the subway station before it was cool. Before that Tom
Mhm.
Hanks movie, living in the airport, Gary Coleman was living in a bus station. Not enough respect is given to Gary Coleman living in a bus station. But he was given a cartoon based off a movie he had done with the kid with the broken halo.
Mm.
And his cartoon was, him as an angel coming back to Earth. And as most of those cartoons were, hijinks ensue.
Mm.
Missing cats,
Mm.
and what's wrong with Becky, and not in a bad way what's wrong with Becky, but in a wholesome Saturday morning way. Not in today's what's wrong with Becky, but in 1980s what's wrong with Becky. There was no
Mm.
bicycle repair. This wasn't the bicycle repairman episode on Saturday mornings. That was completely different. There were no special episodes of Saturday morning cartoons. We didn't have those very special episodes. But Gary Coleman's cartoon, I loved it. And if you don't know, I was like the biggest Gary Coleman fan there is at that
Mm.
point. The kid with the 200 IQ, I watch that on YouTube even now. The kid with
Mhm.
the 200 IQ, the whole movie's on YouTube.
Hold on,
So,
hold on,
but the
hold on,
Gary Coleman
hold on.
cartoon was a great one.
Don't forget that time Gary Coleman he's a fire starter with their matches.
Well, yeah, there was dark Gary Coleman.
Mhm.
There was dark, Gary, but he did the whole spectrum. He had the Saturday morning cartoon, the number one comedy, and a TV movie every week.
Okay.
Yeah, he was running things. I actually I kind of forgot about that. Like he was on the cover of magazines and everything.
He
Like
was everywhere.
yo, yeah, Gary
He was
Coleman.
viral before it was viral. TV guide. He was on the cover of that the TV guide that came in the newspaper. Movies of the week, cartoon. But that's what it was back then. If the world knew you in West Philly, North Philly, and they knew you in Idaho, you were
Mm,
viral. So you
mm,
had to get a TV show, a cartoon. You just had
mm,
to. Kids
mm,
needed to see you in cartoon form.
mm. Yeah. And he
And
still couldn't
so
get away. Still couldn't get away from the Gucci either. See, this is this
No.
that's always keeps you. You know what I mean?
the
The
Gooch.
Gooch is always around.
Mm.
He flipped it. Mm.
It's just plain fun.
Mhm. Look at that. No words necessary.
Listen. I'm mad now.
Mm.
Gary Coleman should have had $1 billion. A
Yeah.
billion. A
Easily.
billion. A billion.
He was Macaulay Culkin before he was Macaulay Culkin. He was Macaulay Culkin.
He should
Yeah.
have had $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah. He was like holding everything together. Like yeah, that is crazy when I think about it.
Remember when he would just he'd pop up on Good Times. He'd pop on
Mm,
Facts of Life, and he would take over the whole show. Like
mm,
it was like, oh, Gary's here. Like,
mm,
and he was just, oh, I'm mad now. That boy,
yeah,
he
yeah.
he was working at the mall. He should have
Mm,
had $1 billion.
mhm. Yeah. That's that's crazy when you find out that like later on in life he was like working as a security guard and everything and like yeah,
I'm mad now. See,
it's a rough world out here,
this
man.
took a turn
Damn.
for the worse.
Yeah. Yo, come on, man. Like, damn.
Hold on, I just want to say Andrew Facili said Punky Brewster cartoon was a good one too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's on the list. Funky Root's on the list. She's on the
Is it?
list.
It's on the list of
I
what?
thought I had, yeah, I know when we talked about it, I did mention Funky Brewster because I used to watch that show as well.
Maybe we might have to do that in real time, but
Yeah.
let's do it
Punky
at the end.
Brewster. Yeah. Who was our friend? Who was our friend?
What was her name?
Glomer. Why do I know that? It's Glomer.
Yeah,
Gloomer?
man. Yeah,
Glomer.
See?
yeah.
Why did I know that?
You watch it a little more intently than we
Watch
did.
you
So.
do the show.
Why did I know that? Yo, that's
Why
great.
don't-
And,
Yeah.
and, and it was almost like for those cartoons a prerequisite that they had to have like a talking bird or some magic
Yeah.
involved or
Mhm.
there was something that had to be added that was completely different from the actual show. Like the Brady Bunch, they had the talking bird that was down with them. The Brady Bunch cartoon, they had the talking bird, and
Mhm.
it was just it had to be something added to get to bring the kid in.
Yeah.
It had to be. They hanging with a talking bird. They rolling like that. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm watching
Mhm.
that.
Hold on a second, yo, because this has bugged me out that I even. Um, I'll keep on talking. I got to download it, but
Gloomer? Yo,
or
and a question: did I see? Is it possible that it was a couple of the Cosby kids from the Junkyard Gang? Were they in this? Did I just see? I thought I saw some people walking in the crowd that looked like some Cosby kids. Is that possible?
I doubt it. You
Mm.
know, 'cause, I think the Cosby Kids ran up into what 85, I
Mm.
believe. I think it ran up to about 85, maybe. You know, and we don't have to go into that, but ironically, the neighborhood I grew up in is the neighborhood Bill Cosby's talking about. In that
Mm.
neighborhood.
Mm.
Oh my
That's Glomer.
That's
Glomer,
gloomy.
yeah.
Wow.
The dude with the beatnik goatee. What's that? A tie? What is he? What we doing?
Now
Just
he had
hair. Just hair.
little.
Just
Was it? Yeah, that's him.
that.
Like King Beef from Martin. Remember King Beef with all that hair? Oh,
Is this is a cat or Gloom and the cat?
Hold on.
a hedgehog? What? I don't know what he was.
Let
I don't
me
know what
read
that was.
what it says. Glomer is a magical sprite who came from Shondoon, a city at the end of the rainbow. He possesses various magical powers along with the ability to instantly transport Punky Brewster, Sherry Johnson, Margot Kramer, Alan Anderson, and sometimes Brandon as well to anywhere they want to go.
Mm.
The
Brandon
whole
ain't have a last
magical.
name, huh?
That was the whole magical. They had to have something. They had to have a hook.
Something
And
magical.
being able to go, to be
Mm.
magically transported was a prerequisite. Gary Coleman, he was an angel, so he could do things. He turned at the Zenith Glen, he turned a rainstorm into a sunshine.
Mhm.
So
He
there was gifts involved.
he tipped his halo off to the side, then he flipped it on the dude. Got him so upset he stomped out his own hat. You know.
And as
This
kids, you didn't realize a weird guy walking around with a trench coat was not something that because a lot of those cartoons, it's a weird guy with the long goatee and with a
Mhm.
trench coat, and
Mhm.
it'd be middle of the summertime, and he was walking around with a trench coat on.
Mhm. Hiding behind the trees, blowing dust on the kids.
blowing dust on. But here's the funny thing. It was always like, okay, if you look at the Smurfs, they had Gargamel. This I don't
Mhm.
know what this dude's name was, but you could
Mhm.
he just looked evil. Like you just know
Mhm.
he's
Yeah.
bad
And
news.
he
Yeah.
probably had a cat or a dog that was his foil, because Muttley. Remember Muttley? You had to have a foil that to offset his evilness. So
Yeah.
he's evil, but he's got a lovable, rodent with him. He's got a lovable.
Lovable, bro.
He had some sort of equalizer. He's a bad guy, but his puppy's cool. So he's not all bad.
Come play with
So
my puppy.
he was always an angel. He wasn't alive at some point in time
No,
when
no, no. They didn't want to delve into that. Him, dying in some horrific way or something like that. It was
Mm,
just
mm,
he was just an angel who came down to hang out with the little kids.
yeah.
But
Minister,
the
hey, Kevin Kev, what's up, bro?
but he's dead. The cartoon
Yeah,
is dead. That's morbid for kids to watch.
yeah, yeah,
But you don't really think of it as a kid. You think, oh, he's an angel. But not how did he become an angel? Because if you well, hey mom, how did he become an angel? Don't worry about it. Just watch it. Don't worry about how he became an
God,
angel. Just watch the show. Okay.
I'm I'm trying to remember. Did he interact with the kids? Did they know he was there?
No,
hmm
you're right. He was an angel when they weren't looking. He was a regular kid who somehow never had a home. Or, when they would just go in at night, he would just walk off, and nobody really worried about where he went.
Mm.
listen, he changed the water to wine. He
Oh, he was okay. He was
Well,
chill.
water to Kool Aid, more likely. Water to for some of us, Flavor Aid. For Aaron,
Mhm,
it was Kool Aid. For some of
mhm.
us, it was Flavor Aid.
He didn't have none of that. He had juice. He had
yeah,
juice.
y'all was drinking Weilers. I don't
Oh, wow, Wireless. I forgot about Wireless. I went with Flavor Aid, but Wireless was
Yeah,
it was Kool-Aid, Wireless, then Flavor Aid,
yeah,
then it was just sugar water. So it was
yeah.
just, bang, 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 then it was just sugar water.
I
Yeah.
had the frozen Minute Maid with the with the
Well, you know what? Well, what we did was what they did on the cartoon, where you poured some Kool-Aid or Flavor Aid into the ice tray. You got some toothpicks, you put it in the freezer, and boom. That's how
Yeah.
we was rolling. What we doing? What we doing? Was
Oh,
y'all doing that here? What? See,
I had a Snoopy
homemade.
Snowcone
We was
machine.
doing it do it yourself. See, we was doing it. We didn't wait for it. We could do it yourself.
I had a Snoopy Snowcone machine.
Yeah. I remember those Johns. Seeing them.
Oh,
That was. I would say I remember those, but that was pre-divorce. That was pre-parents divorce. There was stuff, you know, marriage, then divorce. It
Mhm.
was, it was two distinct, levels with it.
DJ
Yes.
Cashville, what's happening? Said happy Wednesday night, everybody.
Yes.
Happy
Yes.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Anybody? What's some of the cartoons? What are some of the cartoons? Y'all getting any hits on cartoons?
Yo, hold on a second. I just got to say this. Y'all won't believe this.
What?
You got a Backstreet Boy in here. I'm just saying.
You got a what?
You got a Backstreet Boy in my stream. I'm just saying.
Yo.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm just, okay, don't make it run away.
no. And is that it? No, that's not a
What?
back.
They got a cartoon. They got
Yeah.
a cartoon. They got a cartoon too. He
You
can
might
he
have,
can tell us about their cartoon because they
No,
had one
yeah.
too.
you
He
might have to pull it out.
you mixing them up. You mixing them up.
Who, me?
That's not
No,
that's New
not you
Kids. You're
mixing
right.
them up.
With New Kids. I'm sorry. No, so New Kids had a cartoon.
Who did I
Backstreet might
say?
have been after.
Backstreet Boy?
You said
I said,
Backstreet.
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I meant New Kid. I'm hard. Yo, he gonna
Okay,
make
well
me.
then I was
See?
right. New Kids
This
had their
is
own cartoon.
I
yeah.
meant New Kids. Now I feel horrible.
They
See,
had their own cartoon. Tell them about your cartoon, homie. Tell
Joey,
them about
forgive
it.
me. He ain't gonna type it. We ran him away. Anyway,
yeah.
let's keep going.
Yeah. See, you
I'm
know
sorry,
Goomer,
Joey.
but you don't know
I knew
You got your
Goomer, but I
boy
didn't.
bands mixed up.
Let me
Hmm.
tell you why though. I used to go with this girl when I was in high school. Boy, she loved it. She loved New Kids on the Block. Like everything in her New Kids, New Kids, and she loved Joey. Like I'm like,
Mhm. Well, he was the one. He was the one, right?
Well, please don't go, girl. That came on, it was over. You might as well square that. She ain't gonna
Yeah.
dance with
okay,
me. You know what I mean?
let's get back to the cartoon.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
See, he reminiscing. He thinking about this.
I said Backstreet Boy. I'm horrible.
And,
See,
and, and,
you gotta get it
a
together.
lot of, like I said, a lot of the cartoons was prerequisite on having nothing complete. Why would the Globetrotters be solving crime? It was, you solve crime. Remember Mr. T? He had the gymnastic team, and they would just ride around in between meets and solve crime.
Mhm.
Just between, and then it was always a point at the end of the episode where they would have to do one of the most dangerous flips or routines to catch the bad guy. And the
Hmm.
dog had a mohawk. The whole, it was just
Okay.
the dog had a mohawk. What was the
Hmm.
T? He
Of
did.
course, of course. Because like people start looking, huh?
Remember when Gary Coleman had the mohawk with Mr. T?
No, I will do you one better. Remember when Mr. T was the bodyguard for Ricky Stratton on Silver
Uh,
Spoons, and the teacher was so shook that she was writing on a chalkboard and her hand was shaking, and she had to leave because she had a nervous breakdown because Mr. T was in the class.
yeah, man. Listen, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mr. T was that. See, people don't. Mr. T was that boy. 18, Mr. T and it. Well, I forget the gymnastics team, Mr. T and the team. But
Mm-hmm. The
he
T
was
team.
hot. He got a cartoon.
Yeah.
That was a prerequisite. You had to be of a certain stature
I'm-
and universally loved to get a cartoon.
Mm.
Because he played a
Somebody.
horrible character in Rocky 3, but he still got a cartoon.
Mm.
Remember you remember Hate Woman? That whole scene that wasn't
Mm.
kid friendly.
I just had
That
to.
was not kid friendly.
I had to apologize to Joey again.
You done.
I know. Anyway, let's get.
Joe, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it, Joe. Don't. He didn't mean it, Joe.
I,
It's
I
all
said
good.
I said NKOTB for life. Hanging tough.
Yeah. Yo.
Break out your buttons. I'm sure you got some AK. I'm sure you got some buttons around there somewhere
I
in the
sold them to
archive.
I gave them to that girl for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. She said, "Why can't you be more like Joey?" Um, someone, Metal Face said, "I just recently found out that Uncle Buck had a cartoon."
Yes, John Candy. It was. I think it was called. I
John
think it was
Candy.
called the John Candy. And he was in the summer camp. What was it called? John Candy's summer camp. It was summer camp or something. But he wasn't the Uncle Buck character, but he was John Candy's summer camp, something like that.
I had it on this list here.
Candy camp. I don't want to say candy camp, but
Easy. I had it up here somewhere, but I can't find it now. But
Salute, Roger Brown. Cuts is in the building. Anyway, Cashville said Black History Month and Valentine's on the same month.
ain't it always like that?
Yeah, that
I could have thought February.
Do they move it around? I don't know. Like,
unless he was trying to pose a question or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, Hollis, what we got?
Well, I think Chuck brought up Harlem Globetrotters for a second.
We don't have no Harlem Globetrotters unless you.
Well, that don't mean we can't talk about it a little bit, right?
I'm sorry.
They were by. I think the one with they were one. I think they were bionic. I believe. And one of them, would pull stuff out of the bush. Whatever they needed, he had it in his afro, which on a level right now seems very so stereotypical that. And as a kid, you don't realize as an adult, you're like, I don't know about. I don't know about that. But as a kid, you thought it was cool. Wow, he's got a crowbar in his afro. He's got a hammer in his afro that he uses while they're playing games. So as soon as he steps off the court, if you need an afro and a hammer, he got one.
He's got the same powers that moms have. Like whatever you need is in their purse, except for instead of the purse, he had it. And you know what? The fact that you called it a bush instead of an afro, you know what I mean? Your card is valid, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Your card is valid. If you know, you know. Yeah, did they have the same? Because they appeared in. I kind of barely remembered their own TV show, but I remember them appearing on Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I think that's what gave it because I remember it was Curly, and I don't even think he was still playing that at that point. What he did there it is. See the bush? There it is.
So did they? So this was them in. This was them in their.
This was their own cartoon.
Secret identities.
Well, they didn't have identity. They was the Globetrotters on the court, and then after that, they were the Globetrotters solving crimes, or the Globetrotters going to your birthday party. It just there was no secret. They didn't need to change into anything. I think, matter of fact, they wore the jerseys everywhere. So really, there was no going to a phone booth. They didn't need to. It was just Globetrotters all the time.
Yeah, because I mean, like, dude, his afro is. Oh yeah, he don't have no mask on here. Yeah, all right, I get it. The other guys, the two other guys have masks on, so that's what I'm trying to, I don't know. Like
Curly's head just turned into a big basketball.
Which used to be an insult when I was a kid. Go ahead with your basketball
head, yeah.
You got a basketball head. Yeah. That's how it goes. I'm still trying to find this John Candy show. Oh, it was Camp Candy.
Camp Candy, I know.
Yeah. So
and he did the voice for that show. He did the voice for that show. And that was good. That was good work. If you get it, go to work with your pajamas on, just voicing. Yeah. I mean, how long have people been on The Simpsons? You imagine, how long they been on The Simpsons? It just came out, what, 87, 88? And they still doing
it?
Yeah. They started on, what's that lady?
Tracy Ullman.
Tracy
Ullman show.
Yeah.
And she tried to sue. he sued to try to get some of that bread, but the judge was like, "Nah, we not."
Yeah. Yeah. You had your chance. Uh, um okay. So when we were talking about Kid and Play, and you mentioned this thought about kind of selling out. You know, considering, you know, kind of selling out.
Mhm.
And if you think about like hip hop and selling out,
Don't say
not
it,
to say
Holly.
that I think he sold out. You know
Don't
what
say
I'm
it.
saying?
I'll fight you.
I'm not saying he sold out. Because I remember as a kid, or actually, no, I wasn't a kid. I was in high school, and we used to come to class, and we would say, or be in the cafeteria or something like that, and be like, "Yo, did you see that new Hammer video? Did you see that new Hammer video?"
Pump it up.
Uh-oh.
Loud
Yes,
Uh-oh.
enough.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
like a snake. You know what I'm saying?
They put me in a mix.
Yeah,
I
bro.
remember being in high school. I was at William Penn, and they had the communications department had they would play videos, and they would always play "Pump It Up." Or what was the one where he did Run DMC? That was the one where he did where was the dude dressed like Run DMC, and the girls didn't want to mess with him. They wanted to mess with the guys with the troop jackets on and the jerry curls. Which is I always thought that was funny to me, but I forget what they always played that every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, is this dude for real? I mean, pump it up. You know what I mean? Is
Mhm,
this dude for real?
mhm,
Listen,
And he was.
do y'all remember? I remember when Turn His Mother Out. They made like a world premiere of that video. Like it
mhm,
was like,
mhm,
and it was like the
mhm,
whole intro and Too Big MC, and it was.
mhm,
I was like,
mhm,
yo, this is amazing.
So when the network executive said, "Who's next for a cartoon?" Hammer. They had
yeah,
to do with the hair that was like the five horn leghorn or whatever. The dude, what was I think his name was No Bones. I think his name was No Bones
Oh, cool, let go.
because he could do all stuff with he was on the cartoon,
I
and it
said, I
was it
said,
was just so and it was just so weird that like there was no real rhyme or reason to it. Hammer would just be walking around, and then there would be a mystery, and at some point he had to dance. At some point on every episode, there was a point where he had to dance to express or to bring love to everybody or whatever. But he had to dance. He didn't do the typewriter on the cartoon because I don't think that played well on the cartoon. But
mhm,
he would just his arms would be swinging, and the dude with the flappy hair he would be dancing. It would just, but it was it was every weekend, every week, every Saturday. Hammer had to solve a mystery.
mhm,
And remember, right after that would go off because he had to deal with BKs, so the BK commercial would come on or
mhm,
Kentucky Fried. So it'd be a Hammer cartoon, a BK commercial, and a Kentucky Fried Chicken right after it. So he had the whole block.
mhm. This, you know what I mean? Yeah. Listen, you gotta know how to do it, right?
he did it right.
Yes. So we got a clip. What you gonna do now, Hammer?
Hammer.
Oh my
Hammer
God.
man, hammer, hammer man, hammer. Whenever there's a crime, some crooks are gonna do time. They all better beware, cause the hammer man will be there. Here's how it started a long time ago. The legend of the hammer and how it began to grow. He was given magical shoes from a hip-hop Motown dude. Together they had power. They stood up for what was right. But Gramps was getting old and he couldn't keep up the fight. Right. So Gramps and his granddaughter, they went out on the road to find a man they knew could jam who was worthy of the load. They met a guy named Stanley who was dancing every night. He helped the kids play every day. His heart was out of sight. So Gramps opened up the bag and took out the magical shoes. He set them on the ground and they soon began to groove. The shoes knew at once they had finally found their man. They hopped right on his feet and he became Hammer Man, Hammer Man, Hammer, Hammer Man, Hammer, Hammer Man, Hammer, Hammer Man, Hammer. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
That's the stuff right there, fam. That's the stuff. If there were cartoon Emmys
Oh
that
my
were being
god.
given out, that's it.
That was long.
Oh,
That was like a whole episode right there. I mean, he did what? He did 9 bars, 10 bars.
yo, I'm a Hammer fan. I will not. I am a Hammer fan.
Yeah.
I got Hammer tapes. So I'm not
Okay.
running from that.
Yeah.
That song was horrible.
Yeah.
Hammer raps better than that.
Yes. Hammer.
He-
That wasn't
Hammer's
the
no,
move. That
he
wasn't
Hammer's no
the, that was
lyricist, but that was horrible.
Yeah.
that was mailed in. That one I want to say that was mailed in. I think an intern or somebody had wrote that and he's like, I don't feel like writing it. I'll just go ahead and do this.
Oh, shout out to my brother Triborough. He said Hammerman on ABC and Kid and Play on NBC times were good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised that there was no Def Jam artist that ended up getting a cartoon. I would have thought.
I'm sure they probably would approach. They probably would approach. But
That
what
was
would
selling
LL's
out.
part? What was LL's part? What would he have done in his cartoon?
That
Just him on
that-
Farmers Boulevard with E. God bless dead with 40 ounces.
No, they would be like I don't know, like superheroes. He throw the Kango. Huh?
Think about this. That's what I'm talking about. That's the
Mhm.
fine line.
Mhm.
If anybody should have had a cartoon, been Run DMC, but
Yeah.
at the time that was selling out.
Mm.
We had Fred and Barney looking like
Mhm.
Run DMC on Fruity Pebbles.
Mm.
At that point, it was oversaturated. I mean, rapping Rodney. Remember that? All that. It was just like, who can we get to put on a rap and say they rapped? Because you remember in the disco phase, they had Ethel Merman singing disco. It was just like, it was just like, is this where we are with it?
Listen, okay. Triborough said Flavor Flav was like a life-size cartoon character. Could you imagine the
True.
impact would have been gone
Mhm.
say if Flavor Flav had a cartoon back then? We'd have been like, man, PE is good trash.
They would have. And I don't think the S1Ws and Professor Griff would have played well as a cartoon. Like the kids coming over and messing with other kids, and
Mhm.
and Griff said step, and all them kids, and the S1 stood up. The cartoon bullies might not have. They'd have been like, no, hey, I don't want no trouble with these. You guys are
No.
militant. We don't.
No. Oh, they'd be like, "Oh, you saw Flav. You thought you thought this was going one way, and it went somewhere else. You thought it was going to be a bunch of Flavor Flav. Nah.
The security of the first world would not have been playing well as a cartoon on Saturday morning. Security of the first world.
I have a perfect segue.
Go for it.
Because Chuck gave us a list of some cartoons. So when I was looking them up, I totally forgot the premise of the Laverne and Shirley cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
which has to do with military.
Yeah, they were in the
Chuck,
army.
break it down, Chuck.
Laverne and Shirley were in the army, and I think I want to say I think they took it like from Private Benjamin. Remember the movie Private Benjamin, and just and I think they wanted to go completely left from the Happy Days cartoon, because in the Happy Days cartoon, they were time traveling to see dinosaurs and stuff like that. So it just Laverne and Shirley needed to be a little more grounded, I think.
Right on. Did it? I'll just watch it. Can we show this clip? Can we show this clip?
Let's look at the clip.
Laverne, let's join the army. You what, Cheryl?
Is it showing?
Where do I sign
Oh, we
up?
got a blue
I'm
screen,
with you.
I can't see it. Hold on. What's going on?
and that's their voices. Like I said, a lot of the early cartoons had the actual actors doing it.
Laverne, let's join the
Here we go.
army. You what, Cheryl? Where do I sign up? I'm with you.
No last name, just Laverne and Shirley.
A commanding pig?
There's an otherworldly aspect.
join the army, you said?
That grape ape. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yo, why did they
Always add an animal.
yeah, it first of
Like
all,
I said, it was always an animal that had because it brought the kids and the toys. You probably the toys. You know, you could
why did
and
it
I get
why
the
did
Laverne
they,
and Shirley pig.
this why do they not have pants on? This is like this what I don't understand. Why do they not have pants on?
Because as a kid, you don't think about it. As an adult, you do. But as a kid, you don't. You're not thinking about them not having pants on them. You're there for the
This is crazy.
hijinks. You're there
This
for
is
the
crazy.
hilarity.
This is crazy.
You're not gonna say, "Hold up,
He got
why did they not have pants? Why did they not have pants on?" You're not doing that. You're going. You eat your cereal. You just watch it.
Chuck,
Hold
that
the
is not
juice.
regulation. That's not regulation. You can't have. First of all, it's a pig. That no one's saying like why the pig is like talking and everything. And I would say all the more reason that if a pig is aware and the pig can talk,
He's aware. Okay, he's
yes,
aware.
This ain't
if
Charlotte's
if
Web.
it is conscious, if it is conscious of itself and it is able to interact with human beings, he needs to have pants on. That's all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. He needs to have pants on. If he's talking to people, you know, and if he's in the army, he doesn't have his proper uniform on. Like it's all wrong.
Hollis, this ain't Animal Farm, man.
This ain't right. This ain't right.
Well, she drank milk, and maybe because they were drinking milk and Pepsi, it gave them the ability to talk to animals on the
Or
Dr.
maybe they
Doolittle.
were hungry.
Milk and Pepsi could have gave them the power to talk to animals. Did you
Bro,
think of that?
did you ever mix milk and Pepsi?
No, I did. I couldn't. I couldn't. I thought about it once, but just no.
I did that once.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Really?
most disgusting thing in life.
Mm.
It's nasty.
Milk and pep. Was it more dangerous than Pop Rocks and soda?
It was
No,
more
that will
nasty.
kill you.
It was more nasty than that.
That
But no, you could have the like a root beer float. It's not so far off. Like a root
No,
beer.
it's far off.
as far off.
It's way off. It's way off.
Just when she would drink, I mean, just thinking about it, she had milk and Pepsi. I'm like, who even wrote that to even think of milk and Pepsi?
Triborough said my grandfather used to mix soda and milk. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really? Was that like a home remedy, or did he like get stuff off the car with it?
He was
did
watching
he
Laverne
drink
and
it?
Shirley.
Yeah. See? They probably Pepsi did probably try to like, yo, put
We could make the logistics
Mhm.
of it. So many people will be getting sick because
Mhm.
you got spoiled milk or whatever. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
that wouldn't have
So they
flew.
didn't drink it they didn't drink this in the show.
He said it. His
No, I
grandfather
don't.
said it used to say it's all going down the same place.
Yeah, but I would be more concerned at how it's coming out. But that's just me.
Oh,
It is going down
Renata.
the same place.
Yeah, it's coming out the same place too. Quickly. I imagine very quickly. Renata D'Angelo said, this is from your Facebook page, Chuck. Said Pop Rocks. Just so you know. I mean, we know, but other people might not know that Pop Rocks and soda killed Mikey.
It did. Rest in peace, Mikey.
And it went all around. As soon as it happened, it just went all through the hood. Like everybody knew. Aaron even knew.
Yeah.
Like, don't you mix
He
Pop
was
Rocks
at
and
my
soda. You could die
he was at my house when it happened. What do you mean?
Yeah.
watching a cartoon. And it was always, and if it wasn't Mikey, it was always my cousin his friend knew a
Mhm.
dude that happened to.
Yeah.
My cousin knew a dude that happened to. Yeah.
all the
What
time.
was his name? I don't know, but my cousin knew. He was cool with my cousin, and
Of
it
course.
happened to him. And they
Of
went to
course.
the funeral and all. It was it, and you know what I mean. And you know, they suing Pop Rocks, you know, because it turned into this whole thing. They about to
Yeah.
be rich because they suing Pop Rocks.
Mm-hmm. Mikey didn't like that one. That's what happened.
The one he did
Hey,
not know. Yeah.
hey, Mikey,
Yeah.
he likes it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, Jules. Hey, Jules. She
Hey,
says what's
Jules, the lads here are saying what's up. The lads here are saying what's up.
Oh,
yes,
that's
yes.
Jules. That's that Jules.
That's
Yeah,
that
the
Good
Jules.
morning.
lads here are saying what's up.
Hey,
Yes.
Jules. The
The lads
lads.
of the Lord. Um,
Lord.
she
The
said it
lads
is.
in the Lord. I forgot. There we go.
Yes. The Lars. Um, yeah, man.
All right. Before I forget, and before we wind this up, who would be in today's pop culture based on the criteria would get a cartoon right now to you that would get that would have had a cartoon in the late 2000s up to now? Who would have a cartoon? I need one from each one of you.
Well, you know,
I
you
got
know where
one.
I'm going. You
I
got
got
one?
one. Yeah.
I as I was saying, as I was thinking about this earlier, I would say definitely Wu Tang Clan would have had a cartoon.
And it would
No,
have been the livest cartoon ever. I mean, just nine of them. You
mhm,
know, and with what's his name, Capadonna coming through every other episode. You know, coming from out of town or whatever. The Wu
yeah,
Tang cartoon would have been. It would have been everything.
yeah, but I think though it would have had to have been on channel 29 or 57. I don't think would have been on major network because they would have been more like I could see them like forming together like Voltron or something like that, and like you know what I mean.
It
You know,
wouldn't. It wouldn't be the normal Saturday afternoon crime that they would. They wouldn't be the missing book Wu Tang
mm,
mystery. It would be. It would be something. It would be something a little more heavy, like somebody
yeah,
around kidnapping dogs or something like that,
yes,
or you know,
yes,
a cat kidnapping ring or something
hmm
like that that the Wu Tang would have had to solve.
yeah,
Just the cartoon characters would have been
mhm.
so decent.
Triborough said, and I trust and believe in this one. Said Snoop Dogg should have had a cartoon. That's
Oh,
Mm,
He would. He easily would have had a cartoon.
yeah.
Off of this sensibility that we got right now, you know, that we had back then, and how viral he is now, it would have been Snoop and Martha Stewart as
mm,
kids being
mhm.
best friends. That's how
And I
they
don't
would.
think,
That's how they would have do it. That's how they would have did it. They would have been best friends. You know, Snoop visiting from the other side of town, or Martha coming to see him in the hood, and hype. You know, and hilarity ensued.
mhm.
You know,
They would have been cutting the grass together, right? Like you know what I mean?
Cutting the lawn.
who ate my pie? Oh, that would be Snoop. I ain't eat no shizzle nizzle pie. You know, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
think
know,
this could still happen. Actually, knowing Snoop, I think this. Could,
I would watch it. It's better than a lot of the stuff that's on TV right now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I told y'all, the Kardashians. Say what you will about them, they would have had a cartoon. They,
Hmm.
like I said, they would be influencers, models by day, crime solvers at night. You know what
Like
I mean? It would. Go ahead.
Charlie's Angels meets the Powerpuff Girls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The Kardashian cartoon would be just the
Hmm.
toys alone.
Hmm.
And if by chance, you know, Mama Kardashian or Mommy Jenner sees this, it was said here first, okay? Just
Hmm.
so you know, so you know, we know this is
Hmm.
live, but it will be taped. So if you see a Kardashian cartoon come out, we said
Hmm.
it here first on a
Hmm.
pop culture club. It was said here.
Yeah.
The whole premise: model influencers by day, crime solvers by night. That's us. That's all us here. It's these three dudes right here. That's us.
I got mine.
What you got?
I got the whole premise too.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift, who is the biggest star, and she's a musician and she performs. Her boyfriend is Travis Kelsey, who's a football player. They come together to fight crime. So
Hmm.
he'll be telling you.
But wouldn't that be like that? Would be like Gem 2026. Remember Gem?
Mm-hmm.
Simply Outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember
I can't.
Gem? Simply Outrageous.
I can't know Glomer, but you know simply.
I ain't gonna front. I watched Gem. I was down with Gem. I was down with
Yeah,
Gem. Simply Outrageous. And the Misfits. Remember the Misfits? We're the Misfits. We don't like
yeah. That would have been
guilty
like
as charged.
who she always going at? Who she be bad?
Nicki Minaj would have led the Misfits versus her. Yep, you know what I mean. It would have been just and Nicki would have been the Gargamel of these cartoons. I'm out to get her. I'm out to get
Yeah.
her. I'm out to get her.
Yeah. Katy
It
Perry.
writes
No,
itself.
her and Katy Perry, and that's the real nemesis. Is like Katy Perry would have been in the Misfits. They would have called out Nikki as the secret weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I see it.
Britney
Chap-
Spears would have had a cartoon. Britney Spears would have had a cartoon. In Sync would have had a cartoon. It's not, and Justin would have voiced his character. Justin would have voiced his character. They would have had a cartoon based off the sensibilities from when we were little and how big they were. They would have had a cartoon.
Yeah.
Speaking of again, I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sorry.
You messed that all up. You
Yeah.
Messed it all up. Messed it all
you
up.
had one chance, bro.
Listen, let me just people. We had one of the new kids on the block in here,
Mm.
and I called him a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, yo, he fronted on me. He knew I wasn't in no Backstreet Boys. He fronted on me.
Mm-hmm. And he like, this the thanks I get for tuning in, and you do me like that. That's how.
He said
After the show, he gonna send you a message like, "Here, what we on? What are we on? What we on? What are we on right now?"
Yeah. He said we started that band boy shit.
Yeah. Well, actually,
I know.
we know who started it.
I know.
We know.
We still got.
They would have had a cartoon too. They would have had a cartoon, and I would have. And Bobby would have had all the little chains on from the Mr. Telephone Man. He had like 30 little chains on in the cartoon.
Could you imagine a new edition cartoon? Oh my god!
Yeah.
At the end of every episode, they would do one of their songs. Fellas, we got a jealous girl. Is this the end?
Mm-hmm.
It write this. These things
Hold
write
on.
themselves.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, how come they wasn't at the end? And we used to see Menudo every week. How come we didn't see New Edition every week?
You know what's going on. Yo, there. Oh man, yeah. Actually, this would have been. Yeah. They would have sang "Jealous Girl," and then they would have talked about. Jealous.
Talked about it at the end of the episode. They'd have been like, you don't have to worry about somebody like, the whole. They would have gave us the whole Cosby Show at the end of the episode. Would tell us, don't be jealous, man.
Yeah.
Let's be friends. And then they would bounce the ball together and they would walk away, slapping five at each other, walk away with the sunlight playing with, the songs playing.
Hold up.
Or, they would do a concert at the end of the show and he'd be in the front row like this. The dude that was jealous of him, he'd be in the front row like this. He's not jealous no more. He's our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Triborough said the last season of the New Edition cartoon would have had Bobby leaving the group.
It would Triborough. It would have got a little deep. It would have got a little. The separate tour buses would have got the separate tour buses cartoons would have got a little deep.
Yeah.
I'm the king of stage. I'm the king of stage.
He been like he did. Ain't nobody come to see you, Rob. Ain't nobody come to see you, Ralph. I'm New Edition.
He's like,
I'm New Edition.
I got to go off on my own to tell people the truth about Aroni.
And then at a future episode, he come down in a cartoon 560 SEC that he had in Don't Be Cruel video, and they like, wow, Bobby's living large now, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It would be all these cartoons write themselves. They just write themselves.
Yes. All he needed was a girlfriend. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think who else would have had a cartoon. I mean, who else could have? But off the oh, can y'all imagine Kanye's cartoon?
Mm,
College dropout, late registration. Kanye's cartoon would have
mm.
been the just the music for that the episodes would have been worth the price of admission itself.
It's a
He
bear
would have
going
had
to
the
college.
the Kanye and his right hand would have been a bear. His right
Mhm.
hand, Kanye, you and Teddy Ruxpin are late for class. Why are you, and they would say, Kanye, why are you guys late? And they would say, well, the bell rang before we got here, sir. Something like that.
Mr. West,
Oh, yes. Yo.
wake up, Mr.
A
West.
Kanye cartoon would have been the stuff of just the
Mhm.
music. Can you imagine how psychedelic? You remember the old Brady Bunch cartoons with all the lights and stuff? Imagine his psychedelic music
Mhm.
at the end.
Yeah, man.
Let's have a toast. Yeah, but let's have a toast for the bad guy instead of let's have a toast for the bad guy.
Absolutely. All his every episode would end in you have to believe in yourself because I know this is Kanye's message. You have to believe in yourself.
He'd have took
No
somebody
matter what
by he'd
happens.
have took him,
No
he'd
matter
have
what
sat him
happens.
down on the step.
Yeah.
He would talk to him, he would sit down on the step, he would take his book bag off,
Mhm.
and he'd sit down and he explained how during this whole 22-minute episode why
Mhm.
what happened and why he needed to believe in himself
Mhm.
going forward.
Mhm. Yeah. Is it like you could be the best you could be? You can't be me. You can't be me. But you can be yourself. And like you can get there. I'll be here, and maybe you can get here because that's I can see it. I can see
And
it.
then for fun, he'd be in the studio making beats for the rapping bear. That you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Before it was Ted, it would have been Kanye's bear. Before Ted, it'd have been Kanye's bear. And they'd have been like MC Scat Cat releasing albums.
Mm-hmm.
Just releasing stuff.
Yes. Yes. Did MC's Cat get a cartoon?
He did. He did have a cartoon. He
Okay.
had an album too, if you can remember. He had a cartoon and an album.
Well, art imitates
Yeah,
life, huh?
Paul Abdul still look good.
He
Yeah.
do. He do. I give he do.
Um,
I,
let me Hollis, I want to spring the one on you that I don't think you know. Chuck knows everything, so I don't even have to. I know Chuck
Chuck
knows
knows
everything.
meaningless information. Yes, so yes, guilty as charged.
But Hollis, I only found this out a couple months ago, and I was
Okay.
like, "What?" And it made me feel. And I have some accompanying videos,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll show the cartoon first, then
Okay.
we'll continue.
Okay.
Drop it.
You believe in magic, cause I believe that I do. Yes, I can see, I believe that it's magic. If your mission is magic, your love will shine through. Do you believe in magic? Cause I believe that I do. Yes, I can see, I
Yeah.
believe that it's magic. If your mission is magic, your love will shine through. If there's one thing that the world needs, it's a magic singing song. And I'm teaching to the whole world and make them sing along.
Yo.
Do you believe in magic? Cause I believe that I do. Yes, I can see, I believe that it's magic. If your mission is magic, your love will shine through. If your mission is magic, your love...
Yo.
Right,
Was
Wow.
bro.
when was this?
I
Gotta
think
be
early 70s, like it was 70s,
74, 75, something like that.
bro.
Because
When
you
I
believe in
saw
magic.
that, I was like, "But- okay, go ahead.
Well, this is crazy because was he? This was in the 70s.
Okay,
Well, you know what? Hold on. Hold on.
I got the story.
I was gonna say I didn't know he was popular even in the 70s, but then it reminds me that Aaron had cable in the 70s, so he would know these things. He would have seen this. I didn't know until what, General Hospital? Like, I didn't even.
Speaking of, is he stuck again? This is
Yeah.
every episode.
No, was it me? No, you were
Yeah,
frozen. No, was it just me that was frozen? No, you
that's
were
there.
frozen. Aaron, you were frozen too. I don't know.
We don't. Our cable doesn't freeze in New Jersey.
All right.
But listen, this is what I want to say, and I'm like you, Hollis. I got up on Rick Springs. I have a clip where he was on General Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Dr.
in
Noah Drake.
he was in a group,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went like solo. Like he must have been that dude. Like he was. What's the boy from Ricky Martin? He left Menudo and
Yeah.
go solo.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I'm going to take him back to where you knew him, Hollis. He was running around with Luke.
The hospital grapevine was to tell you about Noah Drake.
You told
Noah Drake, what I say?
I gave him a few details.
Just, no sordid, no good stuff. Every time she mentions his name, her knees shake under the table. What's the deal, Ruby? Have you met him?
You can check him out for yourself. He's right on his way over here. Hi, Noah.
Hello.
I didn't see you come in.
Saw you. It's hard to miss that red hair. How you doing, Ruby?
Very well, thank you, Dr. Drake.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I would like you to meet the most important man in my life.
You must be Luke. She talks about me, huh? Yeah. Nice to meet you, Luke. Yeah. Why don't you join us? Pull up a chair.
No. He can have my chair. I've got to go back to work.
Me too. It's probably a good time for you two to get acquainted.
Yeah, timing on this worked out perfectly.
Well, perfect or not, Bobby and I are due back at work.
Nice to see you again, Ruby.
You too.
Bye-bye.
What? Hold on. What?
We can't watch the whole show.
Luke was like, I can't compete with that hair, bro. Like, he
Yeah,
was
the
like,
perm. The perm always loses, player. The rules are perm always loses.
yeah.
A perm would lose to a Jerry curl. That's just the rules. I'm sorry. A perm would lose even to a Jerry curl.
He thought he was doing something until Rick walked up with
the lab coat on, and it was high.
Damn.
I bet you he took Laura from him.
She wasn't, to put it this way, she wasn't Jesse's girl for long.
Yeah.
She was not Jesse's girl for long.
Speaking of Jesse's girl, let's play a
Hold
little.
on. Wait. Go ahead.
I had to pull it back. Go ahead, say something.
No, hold on. No. Go ahead. Jesse. What was Jesse? There was Jesse, and what was his girlfriend's name, or with the dimples? Was that?
She started in What's Happening. She was on What's Happening too. I can't think. Is it Debbie Morgan? Is it Debbie Morgan?
Maybe that's her name.
Jesse and oh my God, I wasn't a Channel 6 guy. I was a young and
Jesse. I gotta find out. Hold on.
I put up Jesse. It came up.
a TV Guide. Them two were on the cover of TV Guide as young teen lovers.
Angie.
Jesse and Angie.
Yeah. I'm like, and I didn't have to look. I'm like, I knew this.
I remember her more from the What's Happening episode when she said to the teacher Rerun was going to ruin the chance of her getting an A, and Rerun said, "How would you like me to ruin your chance of getting home?"
I had to write Black Jesse General Hospital. It was a white woman.
Would it be crazy? Were they on the show at the same time?
They were friends with Luke and Laura.
This makes a whole nother layer to.
What is this dude?
HP, what's up, man?
That's when we know it's time to end.
Yeah,
it's time to wind it down.
Hold on.
We didn't get to Gilligan's Planet. We did not get to Gilligan's Planet.
We got to play Jesse's Girl. Hold on. I got to play Jesse's Girl.
Yes.
We need some music to accompany us. So let's.
You hear the screaming? You hear them screaming?
Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed, it ain't hard to define. Guess he's got himself a girl and a woman
I
that
wanna
don't
make
mind.
a
And she's
mind.
watching me with those eyes.
eyes.
Yeah, she's loving him with that body. I just noticed that he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
Never mind that he's breaking the car. You know, it's like your best friend's girl. That's that's the code, man.
Yo, hold on,
That's
bro.
the code. That's code. You don't do.
My
See
whole-
what happened?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I told you.
Yo, hold on. My mind might be blown right now. Hold on. What if he is he singing about Angie?
Oh. Oh wow. That's real dun 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 right
on.
there.
Hold on.
That's real dun 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 right there. Wow.
Keep on.
Yo, yo, is he? Cause I'm gonna just say something. Hopefully I don't freeze, but I want to say.
Hopefully I don't freeze. Yeah. Hopefully you don't freeze. Yeah.
This is what you get when you come through, y'all.
Yeah, it's getting too hot for TV. Hold on, let me close some.
Hollis is
Hold
in
on.
Germany. Their internet is not up.
He's in Germany. He is in a different country, though. He is in a different country, and it's probably like 2 a.m. there.
Yeah, and man, this. Hold on, we gotta.
Did he take?
That was the cover of TV Guide right there.
Did he take Jesse's girl?
Yeah, because what I want to say is, if Raquel Welch is responsible for my thing with red hair, Angie is the reason I have a thing for dimples.
Them dimples, you could put all. I mean, they were huge. They were huge.
Yo, and he
And
singing
plotting
about-
he was plotting on the ball girl the whole time, and we didn't even know it.
Yo,
It be your boys. It be your boys all the time. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And Jesse probably had no idea the whole time this was going on.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Right?
Wow.
Was that where you were going with it, or is that where you go?
No, that just popped. That just popped in.
That's you
Yo.
did that, brother. I did.
Yo.
I was just trying to show Rick Springfield that I knew him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that cartoon. I knew General Hospital, Jesse's Girl, but you took it to another level.
Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I think I don't know. I gotta talk to some old folks or something. They gotta help me understand what just happened. Like, I think, yeah.
Send this to Debbie. Debbie, you got to clear this up for us, Debbie, for real.
Yeah.
Debbie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
All
you to
right.
clear this up.
All right. Let's we just got a couple more to show. Let's clear Hollis's mind up because he what did I think we only have like I don't think we didn't show the fines, did we?
No, the Happy Days we didn't do. I mentioned it, but we didn't show it. So let everybody give everybody visual aid of the Happy Days cartoon. Also, and again, voiced by the actual characters from the show.
Let's go.
We got it all together now, gang. The Fonz. His doggy named Mr. Cool and the Good Group. One flaky time machine and a future chick named a Cupcake.
Hey.
Oh, now the gang got zapped into that time machine and they're like traveling through time. My. They do not dig where that machine is going, but they sure hope to get back to 1957 Milwaukee. Can you dig it? Yeah!
Yo,
Can you dig it? I knew that you could.
Bro,
Wolfman Jack.
Cupcake,
Wolfman Jack.
national treasure. National
Wow.
treasure with that one.
Can I tell you something? I got a Wolfman Jack story. I used to work at this book warehouse. Wolfman Jack had just written a book.
Mm.
And he came to the place and he spoke over the loudspeaker. We're like, oh, Wolfman Jack.
Wow.
He died a week later.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I was
Where
like,
was the
"Hey."
camera phones back then? Where were camera phones back then?
This was like 95, 94. This actually when
See?
did he, hold on. I'm gonna look up when did he die?
I'm surprised you didn't have one though. Like you.
Yeah, well, he probably might have had a prototype, but I don't think the Nextel Jones had cameras yet.
And it didn't slip by me. They made the fines a little taller. They made the fines a little taller.
July 1st, 1995. He died in
Okay.
1995.
The thing was, they gave him that cartoon because on the show, I did because I'm like the world's biggest Happy Days fan, and when I was little, it was I wish I still had the picture. I had the pajamas, the Fonz pajamas with the A's that were all over the whole thing of just A's everywhere. But
Hey,
they wanted to change the name to Fonz's Happy Days, and Ron Howard threatened to leave the show if they did, because that wasn't the show he signed up for, so they didn't change it.
oh,
They
they got
gave him a
lucky 'cause
cartoon instead.
they could have been like, who you? You know, like if it didn't start out, Fonz was like the side character. He was like the Urkel. He was like the original Urkel.
He was on Andy
They
Griffith.
got rid of
That
Richie's
was-
brother because of him. They got rid of Chuck. They got rid of Chuck because of Fonz.
Chuck got a big head. I used to hate. Remember, he was the little on the Star Trek. He was the little evil. You remember that?
I don't remember, but
Oh, you gotta
I remember.
I'm gonna put Star. What's his name? Richie. What's his brother's name?
Not
oh, was it his real brother?
not Ron. Clint Howard. Clint Howard. He did a lot. He was doing the Austin Powers movies too.
Ron Howard's brother, or are you talking
Yeah, Ron.
about Richie's brother?
When you see how
No, I
big
was
this
talking about
mug-
Richie's brother beginning, but he brought in Clint Howard because he hated him from Star Trek.
when you see how big this mug's head is.
Oh, I know who this dude is. Yeah. He was like in a couple horror movies too, right? He was made for horror movies.
He looks like a horror.
Yeah, he was. He didn't make the cartoon though. He didn't make the cartoon.
No. Hold on. Let me show this how big this mug's head is.
But he had a brother, right? Like on Happy Days.
It was his older brother Chuck back when the living room faced the other way, because the living room, the front door used to face the other way, because the show was based off of Love American Style.
Mhm.
See, I tell you, I know meaningless stuff. So the show was called Off of Love American Style, and they switched it around. But Richie had an older brother, and a lot of the lines that Fonz was given, Fonz was originally written for Richie's brother, but then he went upstairs and never came downstairs. Like the little girl from Family Matters went upstairs, never came down.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
see how big that head is?
Yeah.
Head detective in real life.
That mug had a
Really
noggin
had a-
on him.
Yeah. This unfortunate appearance.
Okay. Let's I think we just have two more. And this will tie in a couple of the ones that we had. So you'll see as we go.
Mort,
Yes, Your Immenseness?
you won't learn anything about that planet playing games. Go enroll in school.
So I can learn to play games?
No, I mean a regular school. Now go find yourself a place to stay and get hopping.
Just make yourself at home, Mork.
Ernest Shirley Mork from Mork Hour.
Okay, hold on. Because hold on, right? Because Mork did originally show up on Happy Days, right?
Yep, that's where he came from.
Okay. Okay. See, now it's all
It's always full circle. It's always full circle.
okay.
6 degrees of Happy Days.
Mm-hmm. And then it was like the dog with no clothes on, and then dog doesn't look at the pig and say, "Why you got a shirt on? You got a shirt on and no pants." It's either you got
HP is hung up on the no pants, yo. HP is hung up on the no pants for animals.
Why are you not hung up on the no pants?
Because I'm not looking at it as an adult. I'm looking at it, I'm remembering it as the child that I was.
Oh my god. Okay. This is great. Okay, so Mork, I'm kind of so Mork, where he was from another planet, right? And he was Mork from Orc. Mork from Orc. Yeah, like
calling Orson. Mork from Orc calling Orson. He said that at the end of every episode.
Oh, you bringing it back. Okay. And did it so was it basically the same as the TV show?
Yeah, that one was pretty much other than the magic animal who could separate its pieces at any point, evidently, leave his paw here, whatever.
That's gross.
Kid, you don't care. You eat your cereal, you don't care. As a kid, I mean, we gotta look at it as a 7-8-year-old eating your cereal. You don't care. Nobody got pants on. You just want to know, who's gonna solve the mystery.
Yo, Mark, your dog is leaving dog butts all over the apartment. Like what is happening here? Like what?
Dog butts.
Dog butts. Okay. All righty.
Oh my
I think is it one more? Is it Gilligan? Did we hit Gilligan?
Let's go.
And you figure that was a show from the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
That was a show from the 60s with their own cartoon in the late 70s, 80s. That was all off the strength of reruns because it wasn't on network TV anymore. That was just off the strength for the reruns.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
You want to see Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's Planet.
I want to see who's on Gilligan's Island. That's what I want to see.
Well, as Chuck said, it's Gilligan's Planet.
We've got a brand new story about the castaways.
We left our tiny island after years and months and days.
We built a little spaceship. It's crude, but it could fly.
We left home and lost our way between the stars and sky.
We went from an island to a star, lost on Gilligan's Planet.
Gilligan and Skipper, the millionaire, his wife.
The professor, the movie star, and Mary Ann began a brand new life.
What creatures we encounter. What riddles do we face?
What mysteries now haunt us in a strange, enchanting place?
Our adventures are the best by far.
Here on Gilligan's Star Planet.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's the stuff right there. It was like, ain't nobody cashing up checks but us. If y'all go on the cartoon, I'm cashing that check. I'm cashing that check. The only one that didn't do it was Ginger. She didn't do it.
This is what I was getting at. This is exactly what I was about to say. What is this? Where I when the thing came on and see this.
You're taking this personally. HB is taking it a little too personal.
I'm taking it personally. Where's the listen? Where's Ginger at? Like this is all I'm saying. Where's Ginger at? Who the movie star? Who is that?
You know what's funny, Hollis? It's her birthday today.
Yeah.
She's still alive. Tina Louise is still alive.
Yo, I believe it's her birthday today. That's crazy.
She the last one. She the last one.
This was wrong.
Yeah, it says
but you know what? They did the movies.
February 11th,
they did one because I think they did 3 movies. She only did one of them. She didn't do the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
She was still with it.
Yo, let me shout out my homegirl Newbie. Everybody go follow we ear hustling baby. But she said, "Why do you know that?"
Mm-hmm.
Newbie, if you go back and you realize that in the Punky Brewster cartoon, I knew that her little friend's name was Glomer. How do I know that? That's the one I'm shocked about.
Yeah.
How did
People say that to me all the time. How do you remember that? How do you know? I watched a lot of TV. That's why I just look at them. I watched a lot of TV.
But Chuck, you're a little bit too old to be watching Gem and the Holograms, bro.
It came on Sundays. It came on Sundays on Channel 29.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was on. I watched. You know.
Why wouldn't you watch?
There was one TV there was one TV in the living room, right? So when my sister threw it on, you know, I watched Gem and the Holograms. It's just what it was. You know, I feel no shame in that. I feel no shame in watching Gem and the Holograms.
You could have been watching Sport Billy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember Sport Billy?
Yeah.
It's like a Christian cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
He would.
Where's Ginger, man? Listen.
Ask Tina's still. Ask Tina why didn't she bang with the cartoon? She didn't want that check. Bob Denver wanted them checks.
Let's look up why.
They she just wasn't feeling. She thought she was being typecast. You know, the whole Marilyn Monroe type thing.
Listen, man, this is.
I was like, it's no Ginger, no rerun, no rent, huh? No Ginger, no rerun, no rent.
Exactly. Did the Harlem Globetrotters show up on Gilligan's Island too?
I think they did. You remember that time when the rock group showed up and Ginger and Marianne and Mrs. Howell did that song together? It just was crazy how they always had changes of clothes. They were gone for 3 hours and they had suitcases full of clothes for them.
Chuck was right. I have an answer.
Let's go.
Can you see that?
Just you got to put it up on the screen.
It is.
I put it up.
Hey, bro. It's taking a second, isn't it? Or you got it?
Yes.
It's up there now.
Okay. I'm not going to narrate it. You want me to read it?
Mm-hmm. Tina Louise did not appear in the Gilligan's Planet cartoon because she wanted to distance herself from the Ginger role, having felt it typecast her and hindered her career as a serious actress.
Right.
What? Come on, bro! Like, you can't let down the people, though. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm disappointed.
Well,
even in cartoon form. How? Well, but okay. So, what was her name on the cartoon? What was the movie star's name in the cartoon? Do they know?
Wasn't it Ginger? Didn't they have a Ginger? They just didn't have her voice. It was Ginger. They just didn't have her voice in it. She was there.
Was Ginger's hair white?
They probably well, maybe she didn't want her likeness, even her likeness or whatever.
Hold on. You need to see it again, Hollis?
I might kick my laptop or something. Don't show it to me again.
Okay.
I don't like that we going out like this.
on a ginger low. On
Yeah,
a ginger low.
we going out on a low point right now.
Can we show
All
the
right, we'll put
trailer?
Hammer back on and play us out. Let Hammer dance us out.
No. I got something for Hollis. No, I got
This
something.
was man, this is not what
No.
life is meant to be, man. Like they
You're
had
gonna be all right, man.
she had no name. They didn't even give her a name. Did the professor have a name either? Maybe he okay.
No.
He was just the professor.
Gilligan, Skipper,
Can I show you
Marianne,
something?
Ginger.
No, I'll just take a picture.
Nah, show me.
Okay. Let me
Lighten his mood. Because he's so bummed out about Ginger.
Oh,
He
did we
disappeared.
lose him? He had to go and do something. I guess I don't know. Man, this is.
Oh, I didn't want to have you go out like that, man. You should have Hammer play us out.
It ain't right. It just ain't right. This ain't right. That
Jules, are you seeing this, Jules? This lad here is not feeling this.
yeah. Aaron, you got to add yourself back to the stage.
There we go. Nope, he's going again.
He took himself
Grand
down.
opening, grand closing. Grand closing.
Yeah. You.
Well, we've been at it now. What is it?
Okay,
1 hour and
okay,
37 minutes.
Okay, yeah. What are you doing, man? Just don't touch anything. Don't touch anything.
Just come back in and there we go.
You on
Hold the juice. Hold the juice right there.
Hold the juice.
every time I'm pressing, you are pressing, and we're fighting.
No, the last 2 times you did it on your own. Anyway,
I was going to show a picture of your baby, or video of your baby. I'll just show a picture of her, and we can leave after.
Did you get it?
No. I'm going to get a picture. I'm not going to do a video.
Okay.
I'm gonna try. I gotta find a real good one.
Yo, we got it.
She still looks good. She still looks good now too, though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Somebody
what?
needs
85.
Oh, we talking about the wrong person. Let me find a good one.
Just to go back to this Angie thing, I think we need to look into this again and see if he's
warrants further. That does warrant further review.
Yeah,
does warrant further review.
Yes,
because it opens up a whole new story that has not been explored.
Mm-hmm. There's a guy. There's a YouTube channel called the Professor of Rock or something. I need to write to him and see if he knows anything about this Jesse's Girl song, because that would be crazy if he was talking about her.
Here we go. This is okay. This is kind of a full length. All right, we got to end on a high note for HP.
Please.
Gotta have his girl. All right.
Okay. I just looked it up.
Here we go. Here's your girl, so we can end on a good note.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can end on a good note.
Maybe she could have been. She could have replaced Ginger on.
On the cartoon.
On the cartoon.
Are you still upset, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might take some time to get over this. Man,
Yeah, I thought
yeah, in
Raquel.
Germany, everyone in Germany, check on HP. He's feeling some kind of way.
Oh, um, I've been looking at my chat. Somebody said they need this arrow hat. You need to hit up Arrow. Shirt too.
Nice, nice, nice,
Got the whole
nice.
thing going on. But fellas, let's. I guess we're gonna wind this down. We've been on here talking enough.
Mhm.
I hope
I
everybody
just
had as much fun as we did. I really do. I had a ball as always with you heads.
yeah. I did also have a great time until this Gilligan's Planet shit.
I did not know it was going to hit you that hard. We should have prepped him. See, this is where we're going to have to start doing show prep. So
Yeah.
so HP knows that if there's any kind of ginger emergency or ginger thing that he's aware of it. That way, it doesn't hit him this hard. So we're going to have to do a better show prep.
Yes. And just one little production note, and as we wind it down, AI on Google says based upon the search results, there is no indication that the song "Jesse's Girl" by Rick Springfield is about actress Angie Harmon. The provided information focuses on Angie Harmon's career and personal details. Jesse's Girl was released in 1981, while Angie Harmon was born in 1972, making her too young to be the subject of the song at the time.
No, she was on the show in '81. She wasn't. She was a full grown
Hold
woman.
on, wait, not Angie Harmon. I'm looking up. This is okay.
I'm looking. I'm going. The Law and Order chick. What is it? Where we at with it?
Okay, Angie Harmon. This is not Angie from General Hospital.
Debbie Morgan was her, wasn't it? Debbie Morgan was Angie on it.
Okay,
Was on the show.
Jesse's Debbie Morgan. Okay, AI doesn't know what it's talking about. Like, what are you?
They laughing at you in the comments, HP.
What? What are you talking about?
They about to take your black card.
I mix up. No,
how this could have been? This could have been the Joey Fatone episode. Now it becomes the Hollis Ginger episode. See, she had a table flip. It could have been the New Kids episode, but now
it filled it in. It like auto filled in when I
you said Angie and it just automatically said Harmon.
It just said Angie Harmon on there. Okay. Angie Harmon is from Rizzoli and Isles, right?
And Law and Order.
And Law and Order. Okay. Debbie Morgan, and it says no, that it's not about Debbie Morgan, but I don't no.
But this may have to be explored a little more in depth in AI.
Yeah, I think we need, because at this time maybe he couldn't come out and say it, and like, you know what I mean, like
due to the whole swirl thing not being so cool back then. The swirl was not as accepted as it is now.
Hollis, they said the snow bunny's got you distracted.
Debbie Morgan is not a snow bunny. Thank you very much.
No, he talking about Raquel Welch.
Oh, see.
Hold on.
You better chill. Don't listen.
Hold on. Before we go, I guess
Raquel Welch transcends. First of all, you got to understand the connection between these two, because anytime there's there's a comic book character, right? And the comic book character is a redhead, when they make the live action version, that character will be black. Okay? So don't, so just because Raquel Welch is she's a redhead in the real life, so, you know what I mean? Put it all together.
Hold the juice.
And on that note,
don't you like a word? He would like a word.
Don't you find that suspicious?
Dr. Umar would like a word with you.
After the show, Dr. Umar would like to have a chat with HP. Tune in next week to find out what the results of the discussion was.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused. My brother.
Hey, I hope y'all had as much fun as we did. If you did, I'm sorry, but I had a ball.
Run the banner, Hollis.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I don't even know how to do it. Show. This was supposed to be going the whole time. Like, yeah. So we still working it out. Yeah. So check us out every Thursday around 5-ish.
It would be Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Ginger got you twisted, man.
You see how upset I am?
Ginger has got him twisted.
My thing with the redheads is it hits extra hard. I got a thing for the redheads. It's just the way that it is. I don't know what to tell y'all.
What's that Schoolie D song? The same white girl got you.
What is it? What is it? What's the song? You
same white girl got you strung out on that stuff or something.
Okay, I've been to Schoolie's house, right?
I did not know.
Oh wow, really?
And I know his baby's mama too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Nah, that's it.
You got it. You got it. Play. I don't think there's anything can be added to that.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to cut.
Listen.
Wow.
Right.
Amazing.
I ran Joey McIntyre out of here. Can I y'all got to go back and watch. Joey McIntyre popped in here and I called him. I said he was from the back.
Oh, I made him see call him Joey Vuitton. So we both were. I called him Joey Vuitton 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's what he see. That's what happened. That's what he bounced. He's like, man, that's it. I'm not taking more of this disrespect.
No,
this guy's saying, giving me the wrong group. This guy's giving me the wrong last name. I'm out of here.
Nah. The crazy thing is when he said the Backstreet Boys, you started singing the New Kids on the Block song before you even knew that he had it wrong. So y'all was just all wrong, all the way around. Like, listen, we can't be the Pop Culture Club making mistakes like this. Listen, we gotta tighten up.
Tighten it up.
We gotta tighten up.
See, that's what you need produce. See, that's why you get your headphones. We have a producer in our ear saying, no.
Yeah.
That's not right. No. You need a producer in our ear who's saying, no.
Yeah, we it happens sometimes. We have
They get us mixed up all the time anyway. Hey man, it's all fun. They get us mixed up all the time anyway, right?
Yeah. Chuck Betty Dowell says hello.
Hey Betty.
Hey Betty.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through. Next week I'll be able to actually see these because I'm on my phone, so I can't actually see these things, but we got a lot of stuff we're going on, but I got you.
All right. Okay, fellas, we're gonna end it right now. Peace, everyone.
Peace.